Hello, everyone. It's 10:08 a.m. in the morning. Well, last night, because of, you know, not having a comfortable spot to sleep at, it was another night of no sleep, and probably got less than an hour of sleep, probably 30 minutes of sleep. It's been like that for the past um, couple of days. So, well, thankfully, in the middle of the night, somebody helped me, and so I can have help. I can you know, have somewhere tonight, you know. So YouTube rejected my they wrongfully rejected my appeal from the fake Darnell Williams perp. The sex trafficker, he falsely reported a random video, you know, because it was Friday the 13th, and he left me alone for over a month. But I still think he was watching it, stalking and watching everything I do, but he just didn't harass me for about a month. He didn't like directly harass me for like a month. So I apologize if anybody nearby is talking loud, you know. So he didn't actively harass me for a month, and then he came on Friday the 13th, this past Friday, October 13th, to harass me. And so he made a fake account called Notorious PIG, and Candy is a DIKE. Yet he lies. He makes memes about Mexicans, and then he he falsely accuses me of being racist and homophobic. It's part of the gang stalking smear campaigns. So I reported that fake account. Nothing happened to it. But he took an old video from back in March on my Candy Grand Prix channel, was sharing one of my short stories, falsely reported it for scam, spam, and deceptive practices. I appealed it. YouTube took, I'm going to say literally all day, and waited till late last night to reject my appeal and falsely lie and said that I did violate scam, spam, and deceptive practices. So I'm like, well, if that's the case, why isn't it like that for every short story that I try to show people? So it was either an artificial intelligence or the person behind that YouTube, the worker behind YouTube or whatever, that saw that was a perp. So now I'm robbed out of revenue for I'm robbed out of revenue for a whole week. Not like I'll get much anyway, because I'll be getting like $30 a month with the YouTube, and then can't cash out until after I reach $100, which lately has been like every 3 months. So that was unjust, just like when they unjustly got rid of other my account is still up, but they wrongfully strike my channel. And with the TikTok and everything, they wrongfully wiped out my other channel, kept making false reports that had nothing to do with with the false, just random false reports, and I keep appealing them, and they don't even they don't even care. I think they just don't give a damn, and they'd rather be sadistic and cruel and laugh right along. So, and then the fake Darnell Williams perp, the fake Stephon Adams perp, David Jane, and the fake Sunshine perp. 4 gang stalkers harassed me on YouTube yesterday. So, and then I've been having heavy in-person gang stalking, and so many people yelling at me and treating me mean for no reason ever since I got here back in my hometown, New Orleans. So last night I was out panhandling. I was down to $2.50 in the bank and no money in cash. And I came across one of the foster mom's cousins. And I felt really bad because I didn't realize that was him. If I would have known that was him, I wouldn't have, he had on a red shirt, but he did not act like a perp at all. But while me and him were talking, me being very sleep deprived, I had my unwanted intrusive thoughts got worse. And I was trying to fight out my unwanted intrusive thoughts with the OCD and everything. And at one point during the conversation, I thought that he gave me an angry look or a mean look or something when I was, like very sleep deprived, and then I felt bad all night about it, and it kept replaying in my head over and over. But, it's really scary. And I don't even know if they beam directed energy weapons to give me those unwanted thoughts. So, and I was so busy trying to battle to fight out the unwanted intrusive thoughts. I've been dealing with the unwanted intrusive thoughts since elementary school. Since like second grade, I think. Second or third grade. So, and I really think it stems from that abuse. So, like, I had to hold off on, I couldn't tell him about the gang stalking or, I know it would make him feel a certain way, or he probably wouldn't believe me if I would have told him your own cousin was abusing us, very abusive. So I had to hold off on that and pretend like everything was, it was very challenging for me to try to, make everything sound normal, but I really wish I could have told him about the gang stalking and the foster care abuse, the cult and everything, But I hated to have to put on a front like everything is just normal, So, yeah, thankfully somebody in the middle of the night helped me with, a hotel, motel, whatever tonight. And so the gang stalking network, they criminalized me trying to make a living. So I'm like all those other hundreds of short stories that I've written and then posted it to YouTube, and that's the only one that they said that does violate the scam, spam, and deceptive practices. And then I just had an all around very bad day, but then eventually they had some good things come out too, So, the foster mom's cousin helped me out with a little something, I promised him it would be used on what I said, breakfast, food to eat. And so, yeah, I'm trying to fight and battle to see if I could get the deposit back from the utility bill. The utility company that was in, Pensacola. And I don't have an address, so I don't know how they'll be able to refund it to me. I wish or hope they could do it on my debit card, but I don't even know if that's possible. So I'm just taking everything one by one, and I can't get food stamps yet. And also, shelters are a big no-no for targeted individuals. And I've been reading up on, the neighborhood mobbing and stuff like that, how to, and as I said, I'm very depressed, but trying to still keep my sanity. And I'm surprised I have a few people being supportive, even though I got a lot of haters that turned against me too. So